It says I'm live. I don't believe it though. I better check over here. Hmm. Guess nobody's gonna show up. Hmm. Hmm. Anybody in the house? Hello. Anybody in the house? No. They're just peeping in, peeping out. That's cool. That's cool. I can't play any music because they use it against me, even though it's not a copyright. They use the music against me to hold back information. So I'm just sitting here quiet, waiting for somebody to come in. Anybody home? I guess so. This might be the shortest stream ever. I'm probably fixing to shut her down. Yeah, I'm gonna shut her down. I guess ain't nobody gonna show up. I'm gonna shut it down. I'm gonna shut it down. Hit the end stream bar. Can't get nobody up in the house tonight. Wonder why people just scared of the truth, I guess. I'm so sick of those people. Whoever's in the chat, why don't you go tell somebody to come over here? Because I ain't going to say anything until I got more than just one person in the chat. You know what I mean? I'll sit here like this all night. But this won't get copyrighted. Guarantee you. Hear any music? No, y'all don't hear any music. That gives them 30 days. I can wait it out with the, but surely you don't want me to sing. 4 minutes in and nada. Nobody can say, hello, John boy, how you doing? Just gonna sit up there and not say nothing, huh? We could at least chit chat till we get a few more people up in there. It's not too much to ask. I'm just a friendly truther channel. Don't take crap off nobody. But we'll just sit here. Like I said, I'd normally be playing some tunes right about now, but these deadgum big channels are getting there and act like there's a copyright infraction. Yeah. Put my video truth out there on hold. Where's everybody at? Come on, chit chat. Right over here, I got a chat room board. And right there, it's showing I got 3 people out there. Hello, y'all. Y'all say hi. I guess so. I'm going to give it about 2 more minutes and then I'm going to say goodbye. I'm just trying to figure out what happened to a couple of channels over the last couple of days, man. They disappeared off the web, disappeared off the tube, gone, poof. I think it's funny. I'm not going anywhere. Hey, Cal. That's cool. That's cool. Y'all want to be like that. That's cool. That's cool. La-da-dee. La-da-da. What? All these people and no one's what? What's going on, Shauna? I'm just waiting for some people to show up or I waste my breath. I would normally have a little bit of music going, but these big channels figured out that they could make a false copyright claim on music and hold my videos back. So there's no music. I was just trying to let a few folks show up in the chat, you know what I mean? Oh, what am I up to? I'm just spouting the truth. Uncle Surf. Uncle Surf's up in the house. You doing all right, Uncle Surf? Been hanging 10? I've never tried to surf. I don't think I can. I don't know. Yeah, I had to do 3 streams last night because they sat there and copyrighted each one. Well, I'd get hacked and then I have to start all over. And then I played a little music. 10 to the left. All right. 10 to the left. Which direction is that pointing you? No, I'm joking. But anyhow, they copyright. I got all those videos are blocked in 249 countries. I'm like, really? You gotta be kidding me, man. They blocked those videos in that many countries. That's crazy. Why ain't you over there at Tulsa, Shanna? You know they're doing one. Yeah, man, let me ask you this. If somebody comes up in your chat room and you go to their channel and then their channel doesn't match their chat room name, the channel name is different from the chat room name. And then when you go to watch the replay the next day, their sentence isn't even in the chat room anymore. How does that happen? Hacker. What's messed up? The channel name not matching the chat name. It's all messed up. What happened to Last Stand? Where'd his channel go? What happened to People's Last Stand's channel? Why'd he disappear off the tube? Anybody know? Did they go shut him down? Just wondering. I'm just you know that channel People's Last Stand, don't you? He only had like 159 subscribers, but he was supposed to be standing up for the people. It was the last chance we had to sit there and try to keep our constitutional rights intact. And one of the big channels come in there in one of his live streams and then sat there and evidently after his live stream roughed him up on the dadgum email. And then and now he don't exist anymore. Then the applesauce disappeared. Well, applesauce disappeared first, and then Last Stand disappeared next. Dadgum, there's a big delay. Hey, I'm gonna do a delay count. I got a 12-second delay tonight. Oh. Yeah, applesauce yanked her channel down too. And there's a few other people that I know. They got up this morning and they were unsubscribed. They had 100 people there subscribed to, and now they only got 12. What? Peeps. What does that mean? I mean, Peeps was in my chat last night. I don't know. I ain't checked. I haven't went to anybody's channels today. Oh man, well you ain't been here in a while, Amy. Oh man, there I go. I just lit up the filter end of that cigarette. I was just trying to figure out why are these channels shutting down, deleting themselves? What, Shannon? Did you go to Peeps and his channel's down? At Amy the mod, it's probably not your service. It's probably the historian that your feed is coming through. They have manual control over what you see and what is heard, and if your chat makes it over here to the board or not. Because I've been watching that stuff for a little while now. And as far as that day you said something about this is to Amy the mod. Jen girl, she's a fruitcake, man. So I'm just putting it out there like it is. I almost did it again. I almost did that again, y'all. Won't you check it, Shauna, real quick? And just say, I guess I could. Well, man. We ain't going to worry about it. Well, okay, if you want to. Thank you, Shauna. Yeah, but man, I've been trying to get people to understand about this Discord all these big channels are doing. And they blocked all my live stream. I had to do 3 live streams because I got hacked. And it shut down my live stream, so I'd start up another one. And next thing I know, it's getting blocked. And then this morning, I get up to all 3 of them are blocked in 249 countries. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I've never seen anybody act like that. It's like, let me loan you some money so I can gripe you out later. You know what I mean? I've never seen anybody just sit there and just constantly just get on. I mean, there's one channel that shout her out and say, she's a truther channel. Well, if she's a truther channel, I've never heard her talk about anything about how this person owes her that, or this person lied about that, or blah 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 blah. I did Pilates. I swam a couple laps in the pool today. I'm laying in my lavender bath right now. Who cares? Everybody takes a bath every Saturday, whether they need it or not. You know what I mean? Yep. I put my disclaimer up there, but evidently I sat there and took it off. Okay, what is channel still up? Or I mean, or I got you. Oh no, man! It's like UFO build Palladian scientist UFO builder. He's trying to build a drone, and she gets in there and like, I need to make sure if I donate to your project that it strictly goes to the drone project. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be upset. I would be saying, keep your money in your pocket. Don't send me nothing. They're trying to. I forgot what I said one day. Next thing I know, she's like, "Oh, let's make a PayPal thing for John Boy." I'm like, "No, no, I'd rather starve to death and die than sit there and have her give me some money." I hate to say it like that, but it's the truth. I lit up the right end that time. Yeehaw! I'm in it now. Whew. Coffee, y'all. I'm always drinking coffee. Oh man, I don't know. We got a few people in there. I don't know. What do y'all want to talk about? I was going to talk about the daggum Discord again. If anybody didn't get the picture, or I can talk about these hackers that are sitting there watching everyone. That's all right, Shanna. I don't expect everybody to show up. I'm really thinking about just quitting anyhow after the crap I've been through. But dadgum, these people piss me off on the internet. I can't keep this thing lit, man. Oh. She had your phone. Man. Nah, I was just gonna get on here. What do y'all want to talk about? What kind of truth is happening around y'all? Or it's probably no truth. Old Tells the Blue Eyed Indian called in last night. He's got people following him around in vans and with dark tinted windows. Oh, Shannon, I'm not doing nothing special. Just chilling out. Thought I'd sit there and see if anybody saw that little excerpt of the live stream I did. Because, man, I ain't lying, man. Somebody copyrights my daggum copyright claims my videos, and then when I go to check out who it is, it's some dude over in Vietnam, man, and I think it's a big channel that uses that made up channel as a way to sit there and stop information from getting out there. I was enjoying it, but it ain't worth, getting harmed. Ah. Oh, I know it, Hopi. I was spilling the beans on what Discord is about in the historians, and I've done other videos with the same songs in them, and they never got copyright claimed. But because anyhow, it's the big channels come in and act well. Not their somebody or whatever that works for the big channels to come in there and copyright claim a video so to stop going out on the web and people can't watch it. You know, dadgum, y'all. Look, same cigarette. I'm at to light it again. Dadgum it. I roll my own. But yeah. Y'all know how that Discord works, right? You know how YouTube censors everything? Well, these big channels are acting like, come to my private Discord and y'all can talk freely amongst yourselves. And the whole time they're collecting all the information these people are talking about and sending it to, Big Brother. But it's like, I don't know how to explain it. If you see your friends in a bad relationship, but they can't see the problem and you can, well, these people are all, feed me more, big channel. Keep me hanging. What? You say you got a private platform that we can get on and meet each other in person and eat hot dogs? Oh, man, that's great. Well, they ain't seeing the real picture of what's going on, man. Yeah, they can get on there and do that, but it's all on record. You're like me, Shauna. With me, though, it is worse. Ah, I don't know nothing about any indies except for all the ones I see up in the sky. Hydrobot, how you doing? You bring any friends with you? No, I'm joking. Man, I went off a little bit last night. I'm chilling out today because I did. I went off. I think I've simmered down a little bit. I was, man. I was pissed. I was cussing. I've never cussed on my channel ever until last night. Yeah, well, you know what? Some of these people you met are not who you think they are. They're actually historians or hackers. And all they're doing is leading you into believing that, hey, we're buddy buddy. And you sit there and tell them stuff that nobody else knows. Well, that went on record. Because I'm telling you right now, I'm on live, but yet my live feed is going up through K the hackers server. And it's just messed up. I've, I've, I've been watching. I've been researching. Hmm. Well, how you doing, Ricky Lee? There you are. I check everybody that comes up in here. If you don't have any content, you're blocked. That's just how it works here anymore. Because I'm not going for all these fake channels coming in there. They're nothing but daggum hackers and shills. But welcome, Ricky. I'm settled down. I just thought I'd get on there and chit chat. See if anybody understood what I was saying about Discord and how it's basically an information gathering device they're using. So they'll make you think you can speak more freely. And they do, because there's people meeting up in groups and they know all this now. They're like, oh, well, these people can hook up over here. And then, it's just crazy. It's just like telling your enemy your game plan. All right, Ricky. Shauna was my ex VP, vice president of the United Rednecks of America. I was going to change the country's name, too. I don't know. I still might run that campaign. What do you think, Shauna? Still want to be VP? Executive VP, Madden. Yeah. Oh, X. I looked at that and thought executive for some reason. All right. Oh, it's going to be impossible, though. Man, they got our government so messed up. We've got elected. Well, we didn't really elect them. They just filled the slots. Sean, I ain't never been on Discord. I tried to do Marfugals, and he was like, it might take up to 3 days. It's been like, what, a month or better, and I ain't heard nothing. So I'm like, that's what kind of made me. Well, that's good. Yeah, I saw she got some, whatever you call up above her heads pictures. I've never seen the sky ever look like it does nowadays. I mean, I've never seen the moon look like it does. I've never seen the sun look like it does. And I've never seen so many sunrise and sunsets that are like that. I mean, when I was a kid, it was in a blue moon if you got a nice looking sunset. But with all the colors. But now, no, that D Live, that's like, isn't that a gaming thing? Because I think I went over there, and there ain't nothing but gamers over there. I think, or I might have went to the wrong one, but I think it was D Live. I set up an account over there, but everybody's wanting to play games, not what we do here. You remember this used to be a platform. YouTube used to be a platform that people could talk freely. Same sugar, I just had to relight it again. Yeah. My campaign ad was "Make America Redneck Again." And then I had my campaign song was "Put a Redneck in the White House." Yeah. How's your bot? I wouldn't, even though he's 1,000 or so miles away from me, I still don't trust that Steve Olson sucker. That joker, look, he comes straight to my channel downloaded my Dave's Dob object on local TV or local news and used it in 2 of his videos without permission, without giving me credit. And one of the videos was when he had an interview with Dave's Dob, and he sat there and started the video with my video. I'm like, you've got to be kidding. As many times as I shared stuff with him, and he's gonna come over here. And then when he talked about the video, he's like, this is somewhere from the United States. You could see on the dadgum news screen it said Jackson, Tennessee. How can you say somewhere? Oh, I'm gonna be quiet. Mm-hmm. I understand, Hyderabad. I know how to disguise. What was it, Ricky? Was it like lung sick, bronchial problems? And Hyderabad, that's all the chemical. It depends on they do certain areas of certain things. Yeah, I've seen it at night when the sky had a red glow to it. I don't get it. What's going on, CJ? You know what you need to do, CJ? YouTube loves doing this. I'm going to show you. When people go to your channel to check it out, this is what they see. No recent activity. You could have posted a daggum video 6 hours ago, but they'll do that. So when people go and look, it looks like you've got an inactive channel. They won't flip over here to the videos and see if you've been doing videos. They'll just see this screen right here and go, well, I'm not going to subscribe to them. So what I do, I get like a 4-second video and I upload it. And as soon as it uploads, I delete it, but it activates your home page. They've got a lot of tricks up their sleeves, man. Yeah. Well, look, this is the difference. We are the people on the ground that are actually working and getting these pictures. He just sits up there eating his bonbons and telling people, oh, my car's broke. My BMW that I got by suckering out the Indians out of some money for a ham radio station. And then he just uses everybody else's pictures. I mean, I could do a channel like that. I just rather be me and sit here and chit chat. And I used to Steve. I thought at one time was all right, but when he got big, he like changed. Just like I'm not gonna mention any names, but like Morfogle TV. Ooh, well, dadgum, I let the cat out of the bag. We're on live. I can't take it back. Well, that's what I do, CJ. I make like a 4-second video because it don't take that long for it to upload. And when they sit there and make my home page show no recent activity, I'll sit there and get that 4-second video and upload it. And then when it uploads, you go to your home page and you got all your stuff back on your home page. And then I just delete the little 4-second video. Hey, well, let me ask y'all something. Oh, don't use Streamlabs. That is a hacker's tool. They've got a back door in that thing. So if you got Streamlabs, they know how to get in there. And it's just like they have your phone in their hand or whatever you're using. Whatever you got Streamlabs on, it's just like they have it. So don't get rid of Streamlabs. It's got a back door that hackers know how to get in. And as far as the music, this is what I don't get. I'm on my laptop, right? I've got YouTube pulled up with some, it was AC/DC, but it was coming off the YouTube. And then I was streaming on this laptop at the same time, and I'm on YouTube platform. So what's the problem with playing a song from a YouTube platform on a YouTube platform? Is there a problem with that? Yeah, he's a beggar. And dadgum, I hate to say it, but I'll say it. Dadgum, Best Damn Podcast. I watched his little thing he did today. He bagged all the way through that. I left a comment laughing my freaking ass off and put all the emojis of tears coming out. I was, oh man, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. We can't afford Zoom anymore, and not counting my own personal bills. Oh my God. Amy. Okay, Amy, you didn't see last night's video because they blocked them all. This goes back to Discord. And I'm answering your question this way. They use Discord so people can sit there and find each other, right? But in the same time, they use Discord to find their own private SWAT teams. You see what I mean? So you don't actually have to get swatted by the law. You can sit there and try to, get swatted by the private SWAT team that's sitting there hired in. I mean, they know they like this person's got military, this, that, and the other, and this and here, and they got dadgum. Oh, the best damn podcast gonna come on through me. But anyhow, and look, they're talking about how you can unite everybody in the United States, and everybody's got their own little groups up here in Washington and Colorado and blah blah blah, and they got their own little hit squads that they got all over the states too. Believe me. When you go to Plato's Zodiac 1 and look at their playbook, and then if you could see Last Stand in his live streams, they did the playbook on him, and he proved it. And I guess they made him delete everything and get rid of his whole channel. I don't know. How come it stayed cool down here today, Shauna? All right, you didn't miss much, Shauna. What woman are y'all talking about? What I miss? Oh, Ricky. It is the air. Oh, I hope you understand because I've been trying to explain this, man. And Last Stand had, when I found that on the playlist, and that's what they're doing. Yeah, you see, this is what happened. That Plato's Zodiac, I guess you could say it, because it's two O's in it. He had a channel, and YouTube yanked it out from under him. And now he's trying to make another channel, but he had, I call it the hat link. I had the, well, actually, I got the, put, link this shit. The WTTPS, whatever. YouTube. I can't do it. Here, I'll put it on my harmonica. If y'all saw it, look, I got a thumbnail up that's got this link on the daggum, but that is the number 0, not a O. It's K9C0 little U VWK PRQ or 9RQ. I'm trying to read it backwards. But anyhow, that is, well, anyhow, you know, the WTTPS double colon, whatever. And then you put that in, and it'll take you right to his video and explains the playbook that all these big channels are using, and it's all government backed. It's probably a copyright claim. I've got one video that it says blocked worldwide. I'm like, really? But the last 3 I did, live streams I did, they're only blocked in 249 countries. I'm glad we got some decent people in the chat. That night that crap happened, man, I had like, I don't know how many people from Canada come up in here. And that's where the hacker was from. So I guess he got it. And one day he told me on a live stream, he said, I'll stream your live stream and you can't do nothing about it. And he goes, I'm not the only one doing it. So there's more than that one, but I call him the historian because they're recording everybody's information. Like everybody, well, I hate to say this, everybody's in my chat right now is probably got a tab. He's got this big old BS studio, and he'll sit there and get that person and make a little tab here, and then he'll get a next person, another tab. And then he sits there and watches what everybody does, and then he'll start watching the channels y'all go to. And next thing you know, it's just a big information gather. Our country, our government's just paranoid, man. They don't want the citizens to sit there and take control of the government, which we need to do. Which I probably shouldn't have said that now, but it's the truth. The sun feels like one of them infrared bulbs that they put the chicken and the hamburgers under at a gas station. Exactly, Shauna. When they're recording, look, they got this OBS studio, and they can sit there, and they got a, how can I put it? Say I got 200 people in the chat. He can make 200 individual tabs of each person so he can go back later and go to their channel or whatever. And he's got it set up. If you go to his channel, as soon as you go to his channel, he's got this thing that grabs your IP address, and he's got every bit of information he needs on you. Yeah, you're right, Amy. Well, this is the deal, Merfogle. They sat there and blocked me one night because I was running my John Boy for President campaign. And then I called him up during the show, and I talked to Dex and said, man, I don't like, why'd y'all block me? And he said, well, I'll talk to the mods and Adam. And then he texted me back, and he said, well, Adam will personally call you tomorrow. And then when they did, they sat there, and I told him why he considered that spam. And I was like, well, look, man, I'm just trying to open up people's eyes to the government ain't right. And he's like, well, I tell you what, if you apologize and do this, that, and the other, I'll plug you. I'll say, John Boy for President, make America redneck again. And he goes, it's crazy, but that's a good idea. And then he sat there and turned around after I apologized to all the mods in the live stream the next night. At the end, he sits there and goes, after the shoutro, he goes, "More for president," and did a big shit-eating grin. Yeah. Oh, let me read this chat. But I don't watch them anymore. I don't care. All they do is say, they put up a thumbnail. Oh, I got news on this, man. Then you go and tune in. They're like, yeah, I got news on this, but I can't say anything about it. Well, why even bring it up in the first place? It's clickbait. That's what it is. Hyderabad, I'll tell you what it is. It's like infrared because I do body work, and I had an infrared lamp, and it's got a quartz tube in it. Anyhow, it's a quartz tube with a heating element in it, and that thing I used to use it in the wintertime because I could set it behind me, and it would penetrate all the way through my clothes to my skin. I'm talking about layers of clothes, and I could feel it on my skin, and that's what the sun does to me. It's like it's infrared. It's not like it used to be. Or there's a brown dwarf up there that's putting out infrared. I don't know. Something's putting out infrared though, and it's killing the tree leaves. It's making tree leaves mutate all around here. It's making the natural weeds and stuff mutate. They can't turn back to seed. Exactly, Hydrobot. They climbed up on top of us and just left us sitting. And then, good old Steve Olson, he's doing a small channel shout outs where he's sitting there interviewing them. Man, you can tell he ain't interested in that in one bit. Either that or he really sucks at editing. He did the one Carlos Skywatcher. He says some stuff, man. But I saw the interview. I'll go over there and look at it. Hey, Samurai. I apologize for my potty mouth last night. I don't even think I've said a cuss word today. I've never cussed on here, really, I don't think, until last night. Ooh, I hear one of them great horned owls out there. They go, hoo, 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 hoo. Those things are big, man. I roll my own cigarettes, y'all, so that's what I'm doing. And like I said last night, this netting is up here because there's these big old beetles come out at night and they fly up there at the lights and they'll hit it and fall down my neck and stuff. And I'm like, no more of that. So I put this up to where they can't fall on me. Oh man, Nog, I still ain't got. Well, I did see the first part of your first tutorial, and then I got busy doing this internet stuff, trying to figure out things. I got a few people I talked to in how should I say it? Y'all hear that owl? But I have people I talk to off of this platform and ask them what they've been seeing and how they see the chat working. Cause y'all hear that owl? I just smoked a cigarette a minute ago, didn't it? Man, my nerves have been shot. I've been like, a friend of mine stopped by this afternoon and he's like, you striking up another cigarette? Are you nervous? I go, well, kinda. I ain't lying, man. I've been like back to back to back, just ugh. I need to stop. Do y'all hear that owl? Because I heard the helicopter. I can still watch a replay of my lives last night. Oh, I'm all right, Naga. You hear that? Nobody hears that owl yet, I don't think. I'll probably, hey, well, never mind. Y'all hear that owl yet? Is CJ leaving or are you just saying peace? Haven't been doing a good job on my. I'll figure it out. Oh, you don't? Well, it ain't loud. It's getting closer. That thing's going through the woods. And it'd get my little dog. That's why I got to have her in for dark. I had some chickens one time. They're, I don't know, I guess their body was like the size of a basketball. And one of those daggum great horned owls sit there and hit that chicken one night while it was roosting. And I heard this commotion. I ran outside, and the daggum owl was trying to kill the chicken. And it was as big as the chicken. And man, that thing had some talons on it, man. I wasn't about to reach down and try to get it. So I used my flashlight and started knocking the owl off the chicken. All right, Amy, thanks for stopping by. I'll try to catch one of your lives if you do one. Here, I hadn't seen any, or I haven't been notified anyhow. But thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. She's all right, Hydro. Yeah, it ain't loud enough. But I went back, man. I stepped off to get outside to sit there and talk to Tales Blue Eyed Indian on the telephone because I didn't want anybody to hear what I was saying. And dadgum, if I wasn't watching the replay, and it's like it didn't buffer and it intensified on the mic because I heard everything I said, and I'm like, my goodness, man. I mean, it wasn't nothing. It was, but it wasn't nothing to pertain to this channel. It pertained to the whole YouTube. A smooth turkey. It isn't called drum. No, that's not true. That's Scandinavian. This one tobacco I liked. It was called Drum, and it had a Turkish and Scandinavian blend. Oh man, it was good. But I can't find it anywhere. I've been looking and looking. I'll just smoke pipe tobacco because it's cheaper. Check this out. Pipe tobacco is not taxed like cigarette tobacco. You can get, hang on. Trying to remember how many. I don't know. This is like a 4 or 5 ounce bag for like, what does that say? $5 and something. Or you can buy 1 ounce of bugler for daggum $5 and something. This is pipe tobacco, and they don't tax it like they do cigarette tobacco. It don't make sense. But you can smoke pipe tobacco. I used to I'll tell you what is good, but it's expensive. It's that Great American Spirit tobacco, the Indian blend. Man, that stuff, Oh, it's good. But I can't afford that. That stuff's what? What happened? You were freaking and it buffered a minute. What are you talking about? Oh, Shauna, you roll yours too? I don't buy the tubes because my luck is I'll sit on them and something happen to them. So I just buy a pack of papers. Oh, check this out. A bag of filters. See how those filters. So I buy a bag of tobacco, a thing of filters, and a couple packs of papers. I get bugler papers, and I got a what is that called? Zigzag roller, and that's under $10, and I can smoke for over 2 weeks. So I don't spend but $20 a month. Well, they got a lighter blend in that. They got it in the silver pack in Gambler. It's lighter. They got full flavor and uh, I can't even think. Light flavor, full flavor, and another flavor. Well, menthol. That's what it is. I know that's why I don't get the tube, Shauna, because you don't. I know my luck. Something will spill on them or something will happen, and I'm like, I'd be mad. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Samurai. Yeah, it's crazy. That was a crazy few days. But it's all good, man. I ain't worried about crap. I got trail cameras set up out there. I mean, I'm tired of this earth anyhow. I'm ready to go to where I belong, not here. You know what I mean? That I didn't come. I came here from somewhere else, and I'm gonna go back to where I came from. I'm not gonna. I don't care about this world, man. This world sucks. It does, man. I've never seen so much greed and hatred, and oh, it's crazy, crazy. My buddy stopped by today, and he's like, "Do you need any money?" And he said, "This is all I got." He had $3. But I don't need any money. But he's just messing around. He goes, "But I got more at the house." Ricky's still in there? Oh, yeah, you are. Are you leaving, Ricky, or what? Oh, no, you're not. Never mind. Yeah, it's rough when you first wake up this late. I've been woke since I was a kid. This world just ain't right. Something wrong with it. And then, man, I don't know. Okay, yeah, I thought you're. Oh, okay, Hyderabad. So y'all are double teaming me from the couch, huh? No, I'm joking. All right, Shanna. Hope she's all right. Samurai, I had a woman one time tell me I was a blessed child. Women said, a golden child because of how my birthday did. It was weird. If I told you, y'all know my birthday. I can't even tell you. All right, it was a certain date in what year was that? 2008. Well, that anyhow in 2008. If you took my birthday and laid all the numbers on the side, it was 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. And she said, "You're the golden child." I don't know what that meant. A Libra. I don't even know what month that is. I'm the sign of the redneck. No, I'm kidding. Uh, the weird one, I used to have dreams of airplanes crashing, and one would crash like within 2 weeks of having the dream, but I couldn't tell you where it was going to happen or anything. But I decided, you know what? Instead of waiting to after the fact to see if it happens, October, I had this dream. I was standing on the end of a runway, and this plane went past me. It was a smaller plane, it wasn't a big jetliner. It was like a Learjet. Went past me and went off the end of the runway and hit a telephone pole. So I went to work and I told everybody at work that dream. And like 3 days later, man, there's a plane landed in Texas somewhere and it couldn't stop at the end of the runway and hit a utility pole. I'm like, that gum. Oh no, that's crazy. Got all these planes up there spraying like crazy, and everybody's, like don't even see it. And mainstream isn't saying anything. Man, that's messed up, Sean. I'm glad she's all right. Well, that must be me, Samurai, because I'm tired of these corrupt son of a guns. Yeah, I guess you call it premonitions, but I can't tell you where or exactly when. But I know I can tell you when something's fixing to happen because the hair on the back of my neck will stand up and stuff. I mean, oh, it's crazy. I don't know how I can do that, but the skies look like a plasma TV anymore. They don't look right. Oh, I know it. But see, I don't know how to explain it. They can do all they want to do up there. I'm trying to, it's not going to knock out my being awake by any means. I mean, it might be harming this physical body a little bit, but I don't know how to explain it, power over it to where it's not doing its best. You know what I mean? Really. That gave me chill bumps, Samurai. I ain't lying, man. Woo. That was crazy though. But yeah. And you know what's weird? My social security number is it's just the way it reads off. It's just like I don't know how to explain it. I can't tell my number over the phone or I mean over this, but y'all would if I said it, y'all would be like, wow. And then my driver's license number is kind of the same way. And then the numbers I get, like if I get issued a debit card or credit card, the numbers always looks like I'm getting the same numbers. It don't matter from where. It's just crazy, man. I can't figure it out. But I've never been into numbers. I've never really investigated that stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's that gut feeling, man. You got to believe the gut. I mean, you do, man. I don't know why this daggum thing is raveling off like it is. Oh yeah, well, I mean, I've had numbers all my life that I always see all the time and stuff, but here lately I haven't. I used to see. It's probably gonna sound crazy, but I could look at like a floor. It could be linoleum. It could be wood. It could be carpet. It could be a wooden chair. It could be a wallpaper. It could be trees. It could be the gravel driveway, concrete driveway. But I would see skulls everywhere I looked. I saw skulls, and that went on for like I don't know, 15 years. But I think I prayed it away from me when I started figuring out what I could do. What I do? How do you look into your life path number, Samurai? Yeah, I mean that's what you gotta do. You gotta believe in a higher power that will help you, but you gotta be true in yourself too. You can't sit there, and go, "Well, I'm gonna use this guy for a minute because I need this to happen." No, you need to be honest and everything all the time. You need to be people need to be able to look at you and know, you know, who you are. I mean, you should be able how am I trying to say your vibe should be able to go out and people understand you and what you're for. Yeah, you're right, Ricky. I'm sitting there, I got that strand, I done tied it in a round circle and stuff. I don't know. My little dog's in the house barking for some reason. Hang on, I might need to. My buddy had to go to, my neighbor had to go to Georgia, and he asked me to keep an eye on his place, and I hear all his dogs barking. Well, you know what, y'all? There looks like quite a few more people up in the chat, but they're not out here chatting. Come join us. Come on and join us. I did, man. I moved out here into the woods. I live by myself. All I got is my little dog. And what's going on, Kimmy? But yeah, all I got is my little dog and me. And I try to just sit here and enjoy nature and all. Try to enjoy, what's here. Oh, I'm all right. Check this out, Kimmy. If somebody goes to your channel, this is what they see. No recent activity. So, like I told, who did I tell that to? Ricky? Who did I tell that to? Can't remember now. My mind's gone. But anyhow, get you like a 4-second video clip. Just take a video of your floor or something and upload it, and that'll activate your home page where it doesn't show no recent activity, and then just delete it after it posts. That way you can get everything. Because when people go to your channel, they're going to see no recent activity, and they're going to sit there and not hit that red button. Oh yeah, she's okay. That dog, people don't believe me. She can project herself to be bigger than what she is. And it's crazy. I just can't really get any examples of it. And she's well, one time this big old pig was out here, and it was like a potbelly pig, but it was big as a regular pig. And she went after it, and she's a little bitty, but by the time she got over there, I couldn't tell which one was what. I was like, man, how is that possible? I know my dog's little, but she projects herself as big. I've seen her run off pit bulls. I've seen her run off them. What do you call them? Them Great Pyrenees. Yeah, I just don't get it. Why can't you, Kimmy? Why can't you go live anymore? Huh? I believe it or not, I can still go live on my phone. I can go live on my tablet. I don't know why I'm not up to 1,000. Oh, yeah, and I think because I got this app that I can't find in the Play Store anymore, and I think that's the reason I can do it on my phone and stuff. Hey, if y'all don't mind, I'm gonna get some more coffee. I'll be right back. I'm not gonna play any music because I don't want this thing to get daggum. Oh, I'm back. Oh, y'all stayed? Well, thanks. Oh man, what did I miss? Wait a minute, I'm going back. This person's life path number would be one less this. What are you saying, Samurai? You get your birth date and add all the numbers up? Like add up the month, date, year, and then get that total and then add those? I don't confuse myself. Oh, no, believe it or not, Samurai, I can see in the dark. And I like, if I think somebody's out, all the lights are out. So that way they don't know where I'm at. And I have a spotlight in my hand. So that way, if I think I know where they're at, I do a quick little poof, because it don't take, and my eyes will adjust from that bright to nothing again. How'd y'all add up these numbers again? I missed something. I gotta go back here. Example, September the 4th, 9-4. Okay. Man, I can't. I'm gonna try to add mine up. Hang on, I gotta read that again. My mind ain't working too good. Oh, I was doing it wrong already. Oh no, I ain't. Okay. So that'll be. Damn, I can't think. Really? What if your number comes out to be a 5? If I did it right. My number turned out to be a 5, Samurai. I think I added it right, but it looks like it's a 5. That probably means the whole world just kicks me around. Oh, I do fight for others. I had a boss that wouldn't speak up for herself one day, and I did. I did that on several occasions. He let this guy sit there and push him around. I was like, oh, no, you don't do that. There you go, Shauna. September the 28th. That's somebody I know's birthday. September 28th. Who is it? I think that's my mom's birthday now. Think about it. That's weird. Your stepdad's birthday is my mom's birthday. Huh. Well, that's because that's how the hacker system works. I mean, historian, I'm sorry. That's what I'm going to start calling these people historians because they keep record of everybody. I'm going to have to re-add mine up again. 8 and 8, 16. 17. 26. 32. Oh, mine comes out of 4. I had it wrong. Well, I can do that in my mind better than I can do it on paper. That's crazy. That is crazy. Really, your grandma's? That's crazy. There's a lot of people. I've only met 3 people in my life that's got my birth date. Right. You know what I'm talking about. And my eyes adjust quick, man. I don't know why. And you know what's weird? It's hard for me to read because, I don't know, I got to squint my eyes and stuff to read. But when it comes to being outside, I can see a lizard run or, you know what I mean? I can see anything in detail. As long as it's nature, I can see it clear as day. But trying to read print, that's crazy. Oh man, y'all, I think I'm done with the big channels. If they've got over 800 people, I'm done. I don't care if mine grows. I like what I got right now. Basically, I've got some people that are not normally in here, but my normal people that are in here, like Shauna wasn't here yesterday, but she is today, but I don't have peeps in here now. I know why a couple of them ain't in here, because I got click. You missed it, Shauna. I was throwing people out left and right last night. I threw out what, Samurai, about 20 people or more? You don't have content on your page, pew, you're gone. If your content's over a year old, pew, you're gone. Really, if it's over 6 months old, because that gum, you should post something once in a while. I mean, but anyhow, I was trying to get rid of the trolls or the shills or the historians, whatever you want to call them. Not that I'm paranoid. Oh, you were in there, Ricky, right? Yeah. Yeah, I just had it, man. Can anybody answer this question? If somebody's in my chat and say their name is, let's just say their name in chat is Ralph, all right, and I click on go to channel, and I go to their channel, and their channel name is Bob. How are they from their channel, their Bob channel, but they're looking like Ralph in my chat? How is that possible? Damn. My phone just went dead, y'all. Really? Let me get my charger. Unbelievable. That is crazy, y'all. My daggone phone. I say I can see, and I'm sitting there trying to look. I love you too, Shauna. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out how that chat does it. Well, you know what, Samurai? That sounds like me. But I did figure it up. I think it's a 4 now. I need a calculator. I can't think. My brain don't work no more. I did it on paper and it come out of 5, but I did it in my head and it come out of 4. But a 5 sounds like me. As long as you don't sit there and do me wrong, phew. I'm not talking to you, Samurai. I'm just talking about in general. And I've been trying to change that, which I have. But I'm going to get this calculator going to make sure, because my brain ain't working too good no more. I ain't lying. My brain is so chemtrailed up, I can't think anymore. I'm not lying. I used to be able to think on the spot. I could have comebacks. Boom. It could be all the licks I had on my head, too. The clouds are working. And that's why they monitor everything we do, because they want to. It's just like going to the doctor. When they monitor our stations or channels or whatever, they can hear what we're talking about. And they're like, yeah, it's kicking in good. This person was sick for 2 months, had these such and such symptoms. Yeah, mushy brain. It's like my what do you call that little gland up in there? Pineal gland is getting, and look, I don't drink city water. I got well water, but it's the food we're eating too. See, the food is getting to us. All right, Ricky. The food is really getting to us. It's not real food anymore. It's that genetically modified. And then they add all these chemicals to it. Now, how's this possible? I go to my dadgum calculator and it sends me on the web. You got to be kidding me. Look at that. What in the world? How do I go to my calculator and it's look? I go to my calculator and it's over there in my dadgum studio. How? I hit the calculator button. How am I over there in my studio, y'all? Look at that. You've got to be kidding me. Huh. Man, let me show y'all something. All right. Does that not say calculator right there? Can you see that? That says calculator, right? I hit calculator. I hit it again. How many times I gotta hit calculator? Okay. Oh, now it's gonna work. Oh my goodness. That's the number I got. So I'm a 4, a 40. So what is the 4 Naga? Count. No, it's not count. What? I'm confused. I done confused myself, y'all. I'm so confused in that what's his name you're saying? What was that? Oh, welcome back, Carter. John Travolta. He's always, I'm so confused. That's what I feel like nowadays. John Travolta from Welcome Back, Carter. Carter, whatever you say his name. Or y'all probably too young to remember that. Oh, I can get back on. Man, my battery drained out of this phone so fast. Oh, shoot. First thing that popped up is this dadgum barrel of a gun looking at. Oh, man, that's scary. Why did I do a thumbnail like that? Yeah, the clouds, everything's working on me, man. I'm scared to eat canned goods or anything like that. Not only is they just bad for you because they line it in that plastic stuff, you don't know what they've done to it. Look at all these pet foods they've recalled. You think so? I should have had that thumbnail entitled, Who Are You? You know what I mean? Hang on. Who are you? You know what I mean? Man, why did my speaker? You know what? I should not be in hearing any noise coming from my laptop speakers at all. Man, I'm going to check this new guy out. Who the hell is this 49? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hmm. That looks very suspect to me. Hmm. You didn't see my thumbnail on the way in, 49? Hmm? I'll mess with you. You doing all right? Open your eyes. What Sean say? Okay, I'm gonna add mine. Yeah, mine come out to be a 4 after everything's said and done. Yeah, I checked him out. I figured, you know what? I wish I could have him take my spot and I could get in chat. No, I'm joking. You know what? That's whatever that number thing is kind of right. Because I was telling you, I'm like a 5, unless you piss. No, not you. I'm just saying I'm loyal and everything and good hearted, but piss me off, man. I can hold a grudge. Well, I shouldn't say hold a grudge, not a continuous grudge. Who was I talking to about this before? If somebody pissed me off and I didn't see him for 20 years and I saw him again, I'd be just as mad when I saw him as I was 20 years earlier. Does that sound like a 5? And the destruction, yeah, I can see that because, man, which I've refrained from that. But one night I just wanted to punch the daggum screen out of this daggum thing. Oh, the cannon. That's my persuader. No, I'm joking. Really, Shauna. Something happened last night. Yeah, you're right. They all know that the pineal gland. I saw where some dude sat there, and I can't. But anyhow, he was taking these super magnets and he put them on his forehead, and he was taping them on there and trying to enhance the pineal gland, and he wound up like getting this thing started growing out of his forehead. Yeah, that gum, his channel got hacked overnight, man. He woke up unsubscribed to like what 90 something people. He didn't. He was he lost like he got unsubscribed from like over 90 people he was subscribed to, and all sorts of crazy stuff. It did, Hydrabot. I guarantee you. Did your pictures come back? Yeah. I wonder why. They wanted you to focus in. They want to minimize the group so it's easier to watch what you're doing. Man, I got weird stuff that happens to my phone. Like a minute ago, I went to calculator and the thing's in my dadgum broadcast studio or whatever you call it. It shouldn't have been. I didn't realize how bad that screenshot was. It's just a 44 caliber. Nothing to worry about. Yeah, they probably went through it. I'm telling you, that hacker, he's called, he calls himself K the Hacker. If you ever click on his channel to go to it, as soon as you go into his channel, it automatically downloads your IP address. So basically, he's got control of your phone. They're all gone? Are you serious? Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm just letting anybody know that, hey, don't come around again. Oh, yeah. You lost all your subs too, huh? Yeah, you did, didn't you? You know what's weird? Have anybody had this happen where you get on, you go to get on the internet and you start looking at, what's on your phone and it's like, man, this looks like from 2 weeks ago. I mean, I have that. It's like sometimes I get on there and it's like the phone was from a few days earlier or something. Hang on, it's not doing it. There's usually these lights right here that are blinking. Wonder why they're not. And the only way you can see it is if you record it with another digital camera. Really? Dadgum, are you dadgum? It was probably the big channel. The big channels were in here last night. They were just hiding in the back. And they probably had their little. That's why I was getting rid of as many people. I was like, yeah, I'm getting rid of you. Come back as another channel. And if you don't have content, that's crazy. Dadgum, man. Well, look, Hydrabot. See how many people you got in your that still subscribe to you. What'd you say, Shauna? It's a going. Let me look at your thing, Hydra. See how many people you're that subscribed to you. 147 subscribers is what I'm showing. I bet they do. You ain't never clicked on Kyle White's site, have you, Hydrabot? That's crazy. Well, hang on, I need to check out. All right, I hooked up on you. 49. What's the 49 for? San Francisco? Shouldn't you be a Dallas fan? No, I'm kidding. Well, that's what it's showing, 147. And I'm on your page right there. But it's showing 147. Yeah, man, that would suck. I'd hate to lose my pictures. But that's you might have had something in there they thought, oh no, he hadn't noticed this yet. Let's get rid of it. Yeah, you gotta watch these people. Ben Time Traveler. I didn't see you come up in the house. Well, I didn't see you in my chat here, but I see you in my chat on my phone. How you doing? I am too, Ben. Look, I did 3 live streams last night because they hacked into the first one. It was weird. I'm in the middle of a live stream, and all of a sudden, hang on, I'm trying to keep up. It was like I was in the analytics of the of that live stream, like I was looking at the results, and I couldn't get my camera to show me on the screen anymore. So I had to shut the computer down and everything and restart. And then when I restarted, that stream that shut down on me was still broadcasting live. And what's weird is who is, you know how you do, you dispute a claim. Well, they sat there and sent me a Gmail and said that my claim is being reviewed. So I clicked on the Gmail, and dadgum, if my live feed wasn't still live, and that was from last night, and I did this a couple hours ago, and I don't know, man, they're all up in my phone. Who else lost it? Oh, talk to them. Oh, I know it, Ben. Did you hear about what I was talking about these discords? They're trying to trick these people into believing that Discord is a private platform where you can hook up and meet people in person and sit there and get your game plan together. And all it is an information gathering system. So everybody thinks they're on a private platform and they start sharing everything. And then they just send it to Big Brother, man. It's not a private platform. Yeah, it's a private platform, and they think they're all community together in it, but in actuality, it's just an information gatherer. Because you've heard these big channels go, we got 52 people hooking up in somebody's backyard eating hot dogs. They're gathering together. You know, I think I went over that D Live, but it's just all gamers, ain't it? That's what it looked like to me. I mean, I do have an account over there, but I don't see how you can broadcast when everybody's just doing games. Oh, okay. It's not. D Live is like YouTube, except for it's D Live. It's a live stream broadcasting channel like YouTube is. Or I guess you can post stuff over there too. I don't guess I know who Pete is. Exactly, Hydrobot. Exactly. That's what I've been trying to tell people. And then they sit there and act like I had a copyright infringement, and they throw a claim out there so it stops my video from being seen for about 30 days, or unless they do the claim. Because every time I've got a claim, I've won it. I've disputed it and won it because I am playing music that's off of YouTube back onto YouTube. So there's no infringements. Yeah, Ben, I stumbled across their playbook on the internet, right? And this channel called People's Last Stand had that playbook run on them. He had Dex from Merfugal come up in his live chat trying to cause some chaos and stuff. And then overnight, they sat there and emailed him and threatened him. And the next day, he sat there and like turned against me. And then now he's deleted his whole channel. They scared him to death because they don't want people knowing about the daggum the playbook that all these big channels are going by and how they use the daggum chat room to sit there and cause like take people off topic or cause fighting and chaos. Do I like Trump? He's a whole lot better than Hillary would have been. If we had Hillary in there, this country would be messed up right now. So I don't vote, man, because our votes don't count. When the electoral vote sits there and overrules the the people's vote, there's no need to even vote. You're going through what do you call it? You know what I'm saying. You're They're letting you think you're going to vote and get who you want in there, but it doesn't matter. The electoral votes are the ones that get the president in there. So I don't know. I mean, I think Trump had an idea he was going to try to do something. Then he got in there and found out he can't. He found out they're on a strict schedule that they've got to keep the agenda going because we're running out of time on this daggum planet or whatever we're on. Excuse me. I need to stop smoking. Yeah, I don't trust anybody either, being time traveler. I really don't. I've found that in my chat, I've had spies that were hackers that were really good hackers because they sure made a real believing channel. They're probably one of the best in there. But after I started bringing out this information and stuff, channel shut down, other channels shut down. There comes Dexter from Revoogle showing up in live chats. I mean, you know you're hitting a button somewhere when you got Dex showing up in your live chat. Trying to sit there and say, oh, no, it's not this way, it's this way. Who did? Who called out the Facebook platforms? They're going to... yeah, it's just... I was trying to get everybody to see what's going on, and then it happened right in front of them on live stream. And they... yeah, okay. Oh, really? 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 So he called out Facebook platforms. Trump, or wait a minute, the T-Man called out the Facebook. You know what? You know what Facebook started as, right? Facebook started in DARPA. And then DARPA only allowed college students to have the Facebook. And then I guess it was working so well, they're like, let's give everybody Facebook. Because that's an information gathering son of a gun thing right there. And YouTube, I'm going to warn you right now, Ben, never click on Cal White's site. Because when you do, as soon as you click on Cal White, your IP address is downloaded into his computer, and then he's got full control. Hydrabot lost every bit of his pictures last night. I'm telling you, this guy is trouble. He's caused trouble for me. He's a historian, you know, a hacker. He is live streaming people's live streams, and he's recording people 24/7. Exactly. And check this out. When I got my phone back on a couple of days ago, it was like 2:00 in the afternoon, and my phone was showing 5:14. How is that possible? And then I took the battery out and put it back in. It was still showing 3 hours and 14 minutes ahead of what the actual time was. All right, Samurai. Appreciate you being up in there. Thanks for letting me know about those numbers, man. That was cool. I'll check out your videos later on tonight when I get off of here. I don't think I'm going to run wide open. Oh, I know it. And that's why I drive old Jeep. You know how this works, don't you? If you have a wreck that sits there in sets off your airbags. That airbag circuitry, or whatever you want to call it, acts like a flight recorder, and it sits there and has, like, I think the last 5 minutes of your driving is measuring your G forces. Like, it knows if you were cornering, it knows if you're accelerating, it's got your speed, and it's just like a flight recorder. Because this guy one time, he ran off the road and his wife got killed in a wreck, right? Well, they reviewed that data and they sat there and charged him for murder because it showed he was speeding in this corner and that's why he wrecked. So they decided that he murdered his wife. All right, Samurai, thanks for showing up, man. Appreciate it. You're a good guy. I'm serious. But yeah, it's just true. I don't know, man. It's all messed up. I don't know why they're so worried about watching what every American is doing in this country, which I'm not American. I'm North American. I don't claim this place. This ain't really American flag hat or whatever you call it. It just happens to be red, white, and blue. I swear, man, when I see the American flag, I know what these other countries see. Because I look at that flag, I hate to say it like that. But when I see that flag, I see tyranny. I see a bully. I see somebody that wants everybody to do what they want to do. And I'm like, man, I'm going to shut up. I know it. I know it is, especially since they tied in AI. When they tied in AI, that's when everything started acting weird. That AI, and you know why they're going to LED bulbs everywhere, right? I figured this out because, we're going LED. They're going to stop making incandescent bulbs and blah, blah, blah. It's cheaper on energy, blah, blah, blah. And then they come out with an article later that's sitting there saying they have found that they can transmit information on LED lights. And I'm like, so that explains why they've got LEDs in every street light now. They're putting LEDs in factories. You can't buy incandescent bulb. You got to get LEDs because you know why? It can transmit information. It can transmit frequencies. That AI, people think the AI is only in our computers. That AI is in the power lines. It's everywhere. The AI exists everywhere now. But also the LED bulbs are not just for transmitting, it can receive. It acts like a daggone photocopier. So you're walking underneath the street light and it can take your image up just as much as it can send information out. And people ain't realizing this stuff. Just like I've been talking about Discord. Discord is nothing but an information collection site. And people freely go in there and spill their guts. Yeah. Well, they're fixing to make it that we're probably everything you do, you got to use a retina scan or a facial recognition. They're pushing it on. You can't do nothing about it. My dad's still using an old flip phone, man. He's like, I'm going to use this flip phone, which I understand, but exactly, Ricky. That's what I'm saying. Those LEDs transmit, but they can also receive, or in other words, act like a camera. Think about it. And the AI, everybody thinks the AI is a computer. Well, I mean, it is a computer that's only in our internet and stuff, right? That AI knows how to use power lines. It knows how to get into your light sockets. That's what I'm telling you. You put LED bulbs in your daggum light. Well, now you got a daggum receiver for it. It can actually use an LED bulb like an eyeball. You see what I'm saying? Not only do they transmit, information, it will receive. And people don't see that, man. And I'm like, man, what's wrong, people? I'm scared of those Welch's fruit pack snacks because I don't know what they're made out of. You talking about like those roll ups, Shanna? Oh yeah, he did. When he when he put up number 5 and I thought I was 5, I was like, that's just like me. And then I figured out I was 4, and then the 4 is just like a 5, except for more destructive. uh, exactly, Ben. This is what I don't get though. I mean, I seriously, if I'm not gonna say if God created the earth, right? And then he created man. And then there's Eve, right? Why would you throw the devil down on your own creation? I don't get it. I mean, I've always asked that as a kid. I mean, and there's somewhere else he could have got thrown and left mankind alone. I mean, why throw the devil into your creation? That'd be like painting oil painting, and when you're done, sticking your hand in it. Why would you do that? Oh, I got several flip. I've probably got 20 phones around here. I've got phones from 2006 that's got that gum crazy sky stuff on it, but I can't get it to blue. It don't have Bluetooth on it, and I don't know. I can't get the stuff off of there. I can't charge it up. I can't find it. It's got the weird looking. It ain't your regular power cord. It's like narrower and taller. It's a smaller one or whatever. But yeah, yeah. The devil is the AI, or should I say, the AI quantum computer is housing multiple demonic entities. Well, I don't get it. Why didn't God sit there though and say, "Yeah, try to make you an earth, but don't mess with mine"? You see what I'm saying? Why allow him to go to the creation that was perfect? It was already there. Why couldn't he have gone somewhere else to try to make an earth? Or is that where we're at? I don't know. I'm just confused at the whole. And this is another question I got. Oh, okay. So the book of Job and how he got it. But anyhow, in the beginning of the book of Job, I'm gonna basically kind of say it my own way, but it said one day the devil was in heaven, and he basically made a bet with God that he could make Job turn against God, and God said, "I'll take your bet." I mean, what? God, the devil was strolling around in heaven and made a bet with God. I'm like, really? I read that in the Bible. I'm like, that don't make sense. How is he banished to the earth, but yet he's up in heaven making a bet with God, and God's sitting there saying, I'll take your bet. And, I don't get it. Just none of it makes any sense. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, I believe in God and all, don't get me wrong. But it's just I got a few questions that I've questioned all my life and I can't never find an answer for it. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, but I do pray to God. I do. I've had God work miracles on me twice that I know of, man. When I was a kid, I was pigeon-toed, and I sat there and I prayed, man. It took like 2 weeks later, no more pigeon-toed. And then another time, when my top teeth came in, somehow or another, my bottom teeth were in front of my top teeth. Well, we wound up having, they took me to the orthodontist and they did all these plaster casts and all this stuff and x-rays. And they said, well, the only way to fix that is they're going to have to cut like a 1/4 inch of jaw out of my jawbone out on each side, wire my mouth shut. Man, that scared me so bad. I went home and I prayed. And man, it took like 2 weeks later. I woke up one morning and my bottom teeth were behind my top teeth. And I needed a medical procedure. But I prayed and I believed God would fix it because I didn't want my mouth wired shut for like 6 months or however long it was, have to eat through a straw and all. No. Yeah, Hyderabad. I don't know if it was a joke. Man, y'all eating those gummies and stuff. Those things are loaded with dadgum chemicals and artificial flavors. I don't I don't eat candy and stuff like that. I can't, man. Have you ever? All right, I'm lying. I one day I bought a bag of Skittles because I remember I used to like Skittles, right? But when you pop them in your mouth and they taste like an air freshener, I mean, is it the same stuff they're using in air fresheners they're putting in the candy? And I'll tell you another thing. You remember that Axe body spray? I got a barbecue grill that was a smoker, so I got a firebox on one end. I had a fire going one day, and I had a neighbor. I won't get all into it, but the wind happened to be going his way, and I thought, you know what? Since he stays stinky all the time, I'm gonna spray some of this Axe on that firebox and let it, get over there. For the next 10 times I've fired up that firebox, I smell Axe. I mean, and these people are spraying that on their bodies. If it stays on a firebox through 10 different firings, that stuff couldn't be good to spray on you. Man, y'all are eating. I haven't eaten all day. Y'all are making me hungry. I ain't lying, I'm hungry now. KFC. I'm just gonna sit here and watch what y'all are eating. What's John Boy's favorite meal? Possum and sweet potatoes. No, I'm joking. Oh man. Lasagna. I love lasagna. But I like a good pizza that's made like a lasagna. When you get a pizza about that thick, when you got hamburger and sausage and all kinds of cheese and oh man. Yeah, but I do like lasagna. I had a guy I used to race his race car for him. I was a driver for him. And his wife made some lasagna one time, and that stuff was so good. And I always asked her, when you gonna make some more? She's like, that's expensive. And then I said, what if I buy the stuff? Would you make it? And she said, yeah. Man, I ran to the grocery store and bought everything you need for lasagna and brought it back to her. Would you, Ricky? I could go for a lasagna. Lasagna's good, man. And I can make lasagna. I just haven't done it in a while. Well, I'm lying. few nights ago, I made hamburger helper lasagna. Goulash is good. I don't do recipes. I just make what I want to make. There's no telling what I come up with. I'll tell you something that's weird. I was gonna make hamburger helper, right? So I fried up some browned some hamburger meat up, and I thought, you know what? I wonder what that would taste like if I just dumped a can of tamales in there. So I sat there and dumped a can of tamales into the daggum, the browned hamburger meat, and I let it cook and simmer in there for a while, and then I took all the papers off the tamales, and it wasn't bad. I surprised myself. Well, y'all are in East Tennessee, Hyderabad. Oh, you're a chef, huh? Well, Ben, I forgot where you live at. I used to remember. My memory doesn't stick in my mind long enough anymore. Oh, well, I thought you would. Shoot, I don't care who cooks it. No, I'm joking. No. All right, Ricky, let me ask you this. Do you know what a chest pie is? Oh, okay. You're up in Michigan, been time travel? Oh, okay. What, to the Smoky Mountains? But you know what a chest pie is, right? It's kind of like I guess, a custard pie. But I'll do a spin off on that. Instead of using a flour pie crust, yeah, Michigan in the house. But instead of using flour crust, I use a graham cracker crust. And instead of using white sugar, I use brown sugar. And instead of using, I think it calls for apple cider vinegar, I use balsamic vinegar. And it just changed. That's not a chest pie anymore. Shauna, you don't have time to cook and clean because you're on the internet all day. I'm joking. Mm. Texas in the house. Hmm. You never did answer my question, 49. Are you a 49ers fan or are you a Dallas fan? Hmm. I'm joking. It's more of like egg and milk. There's a lot of egg in it. It's kind of like a custard pie, if you know what a custard pie is. Chicago, man, you got me all messed up. 49. You live in Texas. Your name is 49, but you're a Chicago Bears fan. Hmm. I'm joking. Oh, it is. It makes it taste like the brown sugar gets down to that graham cracker crust and it turns that into like a candy. You got to cook it about 15 minutes longer, but it turns the graham cracker into like a candy, and it actually almost tastes like a chocolate pie. It's weird how the spinoff does. Back when I used to drink a little bit, a white Russian's made out of Kahlua milk and vodka, right? Well, for some reason, the bartender didn't put vodka in it and put rum in it. And she went to hand it to me, and then she goes, "What was I thinking?" And she went to pull it back. I go, "Hang on." She's fixing to dump it out. I go, "What's wrong with it?" She goes, I put rum instead of vodka in it. I go, well, let me see what it tastes like. And man, I'm gonna tell you what, a white Russian that you substitute the vodka with rum is better than a white Russian. Oh man, it tastes like a daggum chocolate shake, man. It was good. Really, the only number available. Oh yeah, that's good. That caramelized. But you do have to cook it like an extra 15 minutes more than you do a chest pie for some reason. Man, we got a bunch of folks from Michigan up in here, huh? I don't have any sports that I'm a fan of. See, I come to this realization one time. You're not supposed to have. How am I trying to say it? How am I trying to say this so y'all understand what I'm saying? You're not supposed to have false gods, right? Well, at one point I got to realizing, and it took years before I realized it, but NASCAR was on my mind all the time, man. I'd wake up, think about NASCAR. Hydrobot. It might happen. But anyhow, NASCAR's on my mind all the time. And it hit me one day. I go, Johnny, NASCAR's on your mind more than God's on your mind. So who's your God? And I was like, that made me think. And anyhow, I haven't watched NASCAR in like 4 years because I was thinking about NASCAR continuously. When I lived in Oakland, man, my dad next door neighbor, his wife was from Michigan, and he lived up in Michigan for a little while, years, well, probably 20 years ago, by the lakes. I can't remember what the town was now, but it was right beside the lakes. Oh man, y'all, it's you know what? I think I'm gonna have to call it a night. Do y'all care? Oh, you got family up there, peeps? I'm just gonna call you peeps. Unless you're trying to be incognito. Lake Huron. I can't remember what lake they were on. Yeah. Oh, Daryl Watcher. I had a dirt car I put number 17 on the side of. I liked old dirt. I like back in the old days when Carl Yarborough and all them were out there. Man, they'd sit there and get to duking it out on the track. I mean, they were actually, it was NASCAR was good back in the day. Now they got so many rules and stuff. All the cars are the same. Well, that's cool. I hope y'all like Tennessee. I ain't got much to say about it. Tennessee's been Tennessee's been rough on me. Oh, I know that's right. Bacon. Bacon's good, man. I love some bacon. I, you know, I had one of them people sitting there giving me a hard time where I was working one time, right? And I'll show you what I did. They're against pork, right? I got me a daggum 100% hog leather vest, and I wore that thing on me all the time so that joker would stay away from me. I told him, this is genuine hog leather. That joker wouldn't come near me for nothing after that. And then I shouldn't say it, but you know what? I'll show you what I did. You know how, I ride motorized bikes, so I got a blue jacket, and I sat there and kind of put my logo on it, backwood motorized bicycles. But I also put that gum patches on. Look at that. Infidels rule. And then this is another good patch I like. What does that say? I'm the infidel Allah warned you about. I wore this thing up there too. Yeah. I'm not prejudiced, but that man was infringing on my American rights. And the boss wouldn't do nothing about it. And I'm getting tired of these foreigners coming up in here and thinking we got to go by how they believe. Yeah, I'm hungry. I forgot about that. Trying to see where I left. I'd probably like going to Smoky Mountains more than being where I'm at. Cause I don't know. It's just the area. You just see that stuff? 49. You snort laugh. Well, man, I got sick of the dude, man. I mean, he come up in the shop. It's a long story. I ain't gonna get into it. He basically, all right. I worked at a body shop, and my boss, he was a good guy and all, but this guy come in. He said, "I've been doing body work for so many years. I forgot how many. He said 40 years, whatever." And he said, "I retired." He said, "I like body work. Do you have any body work I can do?" He said, "I won't charge you. I just want something to do." So my boss let him do some body work, and he did pretty good or whatever. And then he come up the next day. He's like, I love body work. Can I do some more?" And then he did some more. And then, well, thank you, Hyderabad. And then, next thing you know, he's like, he come up there again. He's like, I got friends that I need some body work. Can I use your shop? And then the next thing we know, he's running his business out of my buddy's shop. And then people are coming in, "Hey, where's the owner at?" And I go, "He's right over there." And they're like, "No, he's right there." And they'd point to that guy. And I'd go, I ain't gonna say his name, but I'd go, "Hey, these people come in here looking for the owner," and I pointed you out, and they're like, "No, it's that guy back there." I go, "You need to get a hold of this." Wouldn't listen to me. Well, thank you, Ricky. I'm just me. I can't help it. But I'm not putting up with the government telling me I'm supposed to accept other people's ways when they're not right. Oh man, I'm gonna tell you, Gatlinburg is the worst place to be in, man, as far as tourist wise. Excuse me. It's bumper to bumper to bumper traffic all the way through that town year round. All right, man. I'll probably tune you in and listen to it. I need to cook something. But appreciate you being over here, man. I will go over there and check it out. If you're gonna be ranting, that means I can listen to it while I'm trying to fry up something. But man, I appreciate you stopping by. I've been following you for a while too, Ben. I think from G Plus days, to be honest with you. Oh, really? Off the leathers? Uh, you're welcome, Ben. Yeah, I've been following Ben forever, I think. Has it? Yeah, it's probably been. I don't know how I lost touch with Crow 777. I used to watch him all the time over there on G Plus. I didn't really know about YouTube too good back then. But yeah. But yeah, Ben, I followed you for a long time. Yeah, y'all sub Ben. He's a good guy, man. He's probably like me. He knows what's up, and he ain't scared to tell it. Hey, go over there after this. Matter of fact, because I am, because I know he gets out there and he's a little harder than I am as far as when it comes to speaking his mind. But he's right. You know what I mean? He's telling the truth. But yeah, y'all go over there and check him out. And that goes for you too, peeps. I mean, 49. See, oh, that's right. But anyhow. But look, I appreciate y'all showing up, Shannon, Ricky, and Hydrobot. And oh, who else is still in here? Who else did I forget? I'm bad. My mind is so bad. Y'all hear my mouse squeaking? You mean to tell me it's only been us four and there's that many in the chat still? Okay. See you later, Dex. I know you're watching, buddy. You can't get enough of the John boy. That's right. Yeah, I am, Hydrobot. I am. I do appreciate y'all showing up. Surely this won't get copyright claimed. I didn't play any music. I hope there wasn't some brand name that showed up. I mean, this doesn't say any brand on it. Yeah, y'all have a good night and y'all sleep tight. I am. I'm gonna fix me something to eat real quick. And I appreciate everybody showing up, and I'm gonna tune in to Ben Time Traveler. All y'all do the same. I better check right now while I got him pulled up because they might have unsubbed me. That's the problem, man. Y'all need to go back and make sure the channels y'all really want to watch or you're still sub to. Because it will unsub you. Because I'm telling you, I've been watching Ben for a long time. Yeah, I'm still. Dead gum. Look how many subscribers he's got. Dead gum. Hey, Marfuggle's put Friday canceled. Marfuggle's canceled Marfuggle tonight. Huh. I wonder if he's having channel problems. I doubt it. That's funny, ain't it? That is dadgum funny. You think I stirred up enough crap to make him stop? I hope so. Hey, you know what the problem is? Ben, get over there. He needs you. Not Ben. I mean Dex. Get over there. He can't run the show without you, man. Quit watching me. Go over there and take care of your buddy. Put on your knee pads. Oops. Did I say that? Damn, I can't take it back. Dadgummit. This dadgum live stuff. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Oh, I'm ready now. So I think I've got enough out there. If anything was, they ain't gonna do nothing. Because I've opened up too many eyes to what's going on, man. Fucking big channel. Ooh. I guess there's still a little anger in there somewhere. But these big channels are out of control. And they want it all. And they'll stop at nothing to do whatever they want to do. Man, I wonder what happened to him. He's got to cancel his Friday night show. Maybe the spotlight was shining on him too much, and the government said, "Oh, not tonight." Yeah, Hyderabad, AC/DC. The weird thing is, I've played the same songs on the other ones that never got a copyright strike. It's the ones that the big channels get somebody to go file a copyright claim on him, so it'll stop that information, and it does. It stops it until I win the dispute. But after that, who knows? It could be a week to 30 days. Hell, by then they've done figured out what they need to throw out there to try to counter what I was saying. So, screw it. But yeah. All right, 49. We'll holler at you later. Have a good night. Go tune in to Ben, though, y'all. Because he's going to be spouting it out real. That's what I said. But look, y'all, I appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and end this thing. I don't really I didn't realize, I forgot Goober had on that thing right there that's canceled. Says so-and-so out. And I've been saying John Boy out until I watched the show again. I was like, oh my goodness, he does say out. So I'll just end it like this. John Boy for president. Make America redneck again. Thank y'all for coming. We'll see you later. Y'all have a good night. Goodbye.